Welcome back to Alert What If, Part 3, Notification. Your alert is firing, but what actually reaches you can surprise you. One fires, and it pages him, not you. 5 fire at once, and you get a single page, one notification. It fires for a couple of hours, still just one. And sometimes, the same email just keeps coming. Again and again? One thing decides all four. The notification policy. Let's open it up. Quick recap. Part 1 found when it fires. Part 2, whether it fires at all. But firing does not mean you get notified. Between the alert and you stands the notification policy. It decides who gets told, how alerts are batched, and when each send goes out. Firing is never an instant page. This one policy is the whole story. Here's the map before we walk it. It answers 3 questions: who, batched how, and when. Who.roots take the alert's own labels and match them to a person. Critical on staging, that's David on call. Batched. Group by collapses 5 alarms about one outage into a single page, not 5 separate notifications. When first, group wait holds the very first page a moment, so it arrives complete instead of in pieces. Next, group interval. When something changes, you get one batched update, not a fresh buzz every time. Last, repeat interval. How often to remind you while it stays broken. That's the map. Who, batched, when. Now let's walk each one for real. First, routing. It answers one question. Who should this alert wake up? It matches the alert to a person by its labels. Here, the labels are how serious it is and which environment it's in. 2 levels of serious. 2 environments, so 4 possible destinations. The config shows critical on staging meets exactly one of them, David on call. So the labels pick who gets paged. Next, how those alerts get bundled into one page using group by. Second, group by. 5 printers fire at once, all about the same problem. Grafana buckets them by their labels, here by folder and alert name. Every alert in the same bucket shares one notification, 5 firing, 1 group, 1 page, not 5 separate notifications. You've now met both, routing and group by. They run in a fixed order, and that order matters. First, the route, the printer's labels, critical on staging, match to David on call, like sorting mail into the right mailbox. Then, group by. Every alert sharing the same folder and alert name lands in one envelope, not one letter at a time. So the route picks who, David. Group by bundles what reaches him, person first, then the envelope. Now watch that order play out. On a real night, the receipt backend degrades, 3 printer queues back up at once, 3 instances fire. First, routing. All 3 are critical on staging, so all 3 go to David on call. Then, within David's stream, group by. They share folder and alert name, so the 3 bundle into one group. One page reaches David, all 3 printers inside it, not 3 separate pages in the middle of the night. Before we move on, look back at the first puzzle. One alert fires, and it pages him, not you. You just watch the answer. Routes match the alert's labels to a person. This alert said critical on staging. That is David's route, so David got the page. Past routes and group by, we arrive at the first of the 3 timing controls, group wait. When something breaks, several alerts usually fire at almost the same time. So group wait tells Grafana, do not send the first one alone. Wait a moment so they can go out together. Let's take an example. 3 printers fail seconds apart. The first failure creates the group, and the group waits 30 seconds before sending anything. That group is a real thing, a small container in Grafana's memory. It holds the alerts that belong together, it carries its own clocks, and it stays alive until every alert in it is resolved. During those 30 seconds, the other 2 failures join it. At 30 seconds, the wait ends, and 1 page goes out, all 3 printers in it. Without group wait, you would get 3 separate buzzers in half a minute. With it, you get 1 complete page. And with that, the second puzzle is fully answered. 5 fire at once, and you get 1 page. 2 parts make it happen. Group by puts them into 1 group. Group wait holds the first send, here, 30 seconds, so they leave together as a single page. But that first page is only the beginning. What happens after it? The first page is out, and group wait is done with this group for good. From here on, everything belongs to the second timer, group interval. Meanwhile, Grafana keeps evaluating the rule once a minute. That is the rule's evaluation interval. Each evaluation rereads the world, still stuck, a new printer failing, or one recovering. But Grafana does not tell you every minute. Group interval sets the pace. Here, 1 beat every 5 minutes. The rule evaluates every minute. Group interval checks once every 5 minutes. Each check is 1 beat, and a beat sends a notification only when something changed. Let's take an example and watch it work, beat by beat. Each beat asks one thing. Did anything change? The first beat lands at 2:05. Another printer failed. That is a change, so 1 batched update goes out. At 2:10, nothing changed, so nothing is sent. The beat stays silent, but it never stops. At 2:15, a printer recovered. That is a change too, another update. And at 2:20, all of them recovered. The all clear goes out, and the empty group dissolves. While nothing changes, group intervals beats send nothing, but one timer is watching the stuck alerts. Repeat interval, it counts quietly in the background. The count starts at the last notification Grafana sent. The 2.5 update, now 4 printers stuck. From 2.5 onward, watch the beats. 2 to 10, no change, nothing sent. All afternoon, nothing sent. Repeat interval just keeps counting. At 6.5, it reaches 4 hours, and the 4 printers are still stuck, so it sends the same alerts again, unchanged, and it will keep reminding you every 4 hours until the last printer is fixed. The simplest case for repeat interval, 1 printer stuck and nothing else changes all day. At 2, after the 30-second wait, your first page, nothing changes, so the last notification Grafana sent is still that 2 o'clock page. 4 hours after it, 6 o'clock, the same page goes out again. 8 hours stuck, 3 pages, 2, 6, and 10. Repeat interval is the reminder interval. The last 2 puzzles share one answer, repeat interval. First, it fires for a couple of hours, and still just 1 page. Now you know why. A notification goes out for only 2 reasons: something changed, or the reminder is due. Here, nothing changed, so every beat stayed silent. And the reminder comes every 4 hours, so a couple of hours in, it was not due yet. And the same email, again and again? That is repeat interval resending while the problem stays broken, here, every 4 hours. All 4 puzzles answered. To finish, let's watch the whole story on one clock. Put it on one clock, the whole life of one group. At 0, the first printer fires, a group is born, and its own clocks start. Group wait holds for 30 seconds to gather the burst, then the first page. From then on, group interval beats every 5 minutes and sends only on change. A printer joins, you get one batched update. Repeat interval has been counting since the first page. Every send restarts it. After 4 hours with no change, the same page goes out again. And when the last printer is fixed, one all clear, and the group dissolves, clocks and all, one firing, a handful of pages, never a flood. So that's the full life of a Grafana alert. Stage 1, evaluation, when it fires. Stage 2, state, whether it fires. Stage 3, notification, whether it reaches you. Replay the first 2 on your own data in alert-whatif, bit-for-bit faithful. The notification policy lives in Grafana itself. The link's below. Thanks for watching the series.